Okay, so basically, check it out. All right, I ain't really got a clip to show. I just wanted to show these stats, show these numbers. There's two things I want to show, and one is this. Okay, this is the second quarter. All right, I believe we were up by anywhere between 9 and 12 points going into the second quarter. But when you look at this, I'm the Bulls. Zoom in on it a little bit. All right, I'm Chicago. Now this right here is a great example of what I mean when I talk about how the algorithm it could just completely shut you down. All right, it could just completely turn you off. You'll be in a good rhythm. You'll be doing your thing. Next thing you know, you can't get anything to drop. You can't get anything to drop. You're constantly losing the ball. Uh, it's harder for you to get rebounds. Computers allowed to do all kind of crazy blow bys and all kind of, it's just a lot of nonsense that starts to go down because the algorithm is shifting the momentum to the CPU. So check it out. Starting the second quarter off, the first quarter we dominated. All right, and the algorithm understood that, so now it's like, okay, momentum shift. And so going right and starting the second quarter off, starting it off, man, they go on this run. It's a fantastic run, right? And I finally, after tricking every wide open shot, when I mean every shot that I shot, this quarter was wide open and relatively on the money. Some of them probably should have actually been green releases, but they don't just give you a green release just because you released it right on the line. They kind of grant it to you when they want to. So you can release it perfectly. They don't mean that they're just going to give you a green one. So they go on this fantastic run. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buckets in a row without us scoring anything. Then we finally scored. I'm thinking, okay, we're getting back in the game. We're picking up the pace. Little did I know, I was sadly mistaken. All right. So they go on another 4 bucket run and they actually take the lead by 3. All right. That's what they do. Now let's look at what my 3-point percentage is. All right. I know it has to be horrible. Theirs is pretty bad as well. But thing is, ours happened within like a crunch. It was like crunched into, really it was going pretty bad in the first quarter. Actually, no, I'm lying. We were over 57. We were 57% in the first quarter. They were 1 for 10. All right, we were dominating in the first quarter. And we extended it with the first bucket starting off the second quarter. But then, because 2K, like I said, this is a prime example. Look at the momentum shift. All right, look at the stats. Look at how we were dominating. We didn't play the best. 46% field goal percentage. Our 3-point percentage was higher than the field goal percentage. All right, so we didn't necessarily play the best, but let's look at the assist count also. Look at computers' offensive rebounds in comparison to ours. Remember I talked about in previous videos how the offensive rebounding in 2K is heavily geared towards benefiting the CPU. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in 2K19. In 2K19, it was just outright disrespectful. It was just, I've had games where a computer would have more offensive rebounds than I have defensive rebounds. All right, it gets that bad. It's been that bad, and I still win the game. But it's been that bad in 2K19. I can tell that they've made a concerted effort to try to fix it in 2K21. But when they want the momentum shift to happen, or when they're trying to, aid the CPU, when they get into that mode, that this would occur. They'll do it to you every now and then. So then, fast forward, check it out. This is the second quarter. So we come from 4 for 7 in the first quarter to 1 for 11 in the second quarter. Do you understand what I'm getting at here? Keep in mind, you don't know this because I didn't just record everything, but every single 3 we shot was wide the fuck open. Wide open. All good releases off of great passes, great plays. I'm setting up, getting dudes wide open looks off of everything. All right. And this is what happens. 1 for 11 from the 3. 1 for 11 from the 3. Once again, all wide open passes. All right, we're not able to get anything going anymore. Everything is going bad. Everything is going wrong all of a sudden. We got 2 blocks or whatever. So it's not that we're playing bad basketball, or not that I'm playing bad, but I'm playing great basketball. I'm getting good looks, constantly getting good looks, setting up great plays. Everything is going wrong, and it led to them eventually getting a 3-point lead. All right. Now this ain't even over. I just paused it just to record what's going on so far. They probably just go on a whole nother run. Hold on. They probably just really they're on a run right now. Their run probably ain't even over yet. Right? See, this is what I'm getting at. So wait a minute. If we started off, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how many times we missed the open 3 in a row. But it had to have been a lot because we're 1 for 11. Even if we made one midway through, we missed a lot in a row. We're constantly missing wide open threes, man. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. My computer is constantly running the wrong play. They're running the wrong direction. CPU will be wide open at the 3-point line. I'll pass them a dime right at the 3. And while I'm passing the ball, they're running into defense for no reason. It's just standing still. Did this about 2 or 3 times this quarter. They're forcing me to play bad ball. They're giving computer a run. All right. I'm playing in the second quarter right now. I'm playing against the opposing team's bench. It's not even a good team to begin with. And this right here is what's happening. Which lets you know, especially with a team like mine, man, I can't even remember the last time I lost. I played great ball in 2K, especially against the CPU. Because CPU cannot beat me. They're not going to beat me this game either. But they're sending them on a run that they're trying to thrust them back into the game. Because we were up by 10. We fought and struggled for that. But we eventually, going towards the end of the first quarter, we just got to wiping our ass with the computer. All right. Then coming into the second quarter, they immediately go on a 100-point run. Right? This shit is ridiculous, but that's 2K for you. All right. Now I'm going to win this game, but I just wanted to show this how ridiculous it can be. Matter of fact, throughout the total game, they have 10 offensive rebounds to our 3. Let me show you one more thing before I'm done. Here's our offensive rebounding. This guy right here cannot make 2 shots in a row to save his fucking life all of a sudden. He's a damn good rebounder, all right? Let's look at his season average. Just to show you, 7 rebounds, season average. His is 12, all right? His is 12. 4 offensive rebounds a game. All right, he a point guard. Wait, no. All right, his is 6. Basically 2 offensive rebounds a game. I just want to show this. 5 rebounds a game. 1.7 offensive rebounds. This is what we're dealing with. All right? And we can't hardly get an offensive rebound. Right? Why? Because once again, the momentum swing is on computer's end now. All right? This is not a natural game. It's not what I'm trying to say is 2K does not flow naturally. A lot of what goes on is enforced and is contrived, predetermined outcomes, momentum swings, shifting. The algorithm could just shut you off, cut you out the game. Then once they've, kind of balanced everything out, it'll release on you and it'll let you start to get off a little bit. Now all of a sudden, everybody on your team is looking like prime Michael Jordan, right? Mixed with Stephen Curry and some other shit. All of a sudden, everybody's perfect, right? And you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You'll be playing horrible. Next thing you know, the whole court opens up for you. That's not natural. That is contrived. That's the algorithm locking you down, forcing you to play horrible, to play shitty. All right? That's what 2K is about. But anyway, man, peace.